If I gotta take pills, if I gotta drink myself to death, if I gotta tie a rope around a rail, like, let me just try something. I got to the darkest point in my life at that moment. And after that, I just didn't want to stop trying to kill myself.
For Tammie Granderson, life had become unbearable, and in her mind, the only way to find peace would be to commit suicide. Tammie remembers the anxiety she felt as a young girl.
I started to feel like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't like the other girls. So I got depressed. I got depressed to see those things happening around me, even at a young age.
Tammie's mother, Loretta, a Christian, noticed a change in her daughter and did the only thing she knew to do.
So I started praying for her, talk to God about, she's not happy and something not right with my child.
In spite of her mother's prayers, Tammie began cutting.
I was like, okay, maybe it made me feel some type of way. So I just started cutting, kept cutting. And I just seen my arm and I was like, no, I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna kill myself.
Tammie's anxiety and depression continued throughout her teens and into her 20s. She believed independence would be the answer to her happiness.
I said, okay, I feel like if I just get me an apartment, get out there on my own, maybe I'll start feeling a little better. Got me an apartment and I was out on my own.
Her independence only made things worse. Tammie began drinking, which increased her anxiety and depression.
I just wanted to feel something. So I just drinking until like I was just sleep all day. And I would start getting really skinny, really sick because I wasn't eating. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't even taking care of myself.
One day in 2016, Loretta saw something disturbing in her daughter's face.
I just could see, the devil trying to steal my child. I just can see that look in her eyes. I said, no, I said, say you're not gonna, I said, I'll bind you. I said, you take your hand off of my child. I said, my child is healed. I started praying. I just started praying to the Lord.
I got to the darkest point in my life. I took a whole bottle of pills. Didn't even do anything to me. I was like, why is this not working? I was just sitting on the floor and I was crying. And I was so tired. I just felt so drained. And then I heard a voice. And the voice was so strong that it told me to get up. I knew it was God. It was so deep though. It moved me so much that I got up and I opened the curtains. I never did that before. I never let the light come in my room. I knew that God could heal me, but I was too stuck in my own way. I was too stuck in darkness. I was like, I'm ready to go forward. I'm ready to stop living in the past. I'm ready to stop being in my own way. It's like it was something in those two words that made me want to not end my life. It made me want to survive and live for God and come out here and into the world and help people and tell them about what God can do if you just turn your life around to Him.
Tammie knew her mother's prayers had been heard, even in her darkest moments.
She was over there praying for me and I knew that He heard her. Her prayers went up to heaven like an altar, and He heard it and He came and saved our daughter.
Loretta noticed an immediate change.
Be just talking about God. I want to do this. I want to save people. And I just be listening to it like, God, you did it. You answered my prayer. I said, you saved my child. You gave her back to me.
I would get into the Word. I say, Mom, I want to read the Bible with you. I started reading with her every day. Oh, I changed so much. I just want to help people. I just, back then, I used to be so selfish. I used to be so selfish about myself. Now today, I just want to help people. I just want to love others, get the word out there.
Today, Tammie loves sharing her faith and has a message for those struggling with anxiety and depression.
Never stop trying to get to God, because God is never going to stop trying getting to you. He loves you so much. He gave His only Son to die for you on the cross. He cares about you, and I want you to keep fighting. Never give up. Keep God first in your life. Open your heart to Him because He wants to help you. He is there for you at the door waiting on you to open up to Him.